School days, the best days of your life. We didn't agree at the time, but fast forward 30 years, and we realized just how incredible they were. Playing with your friends, learning new stuff, birthday parties, and generally great childhood memories. But what has happened? School today just seems to be dull, uneventful, a truly joyless chore that millions have to endure on a daily basis. Why? Because the powers that be seem to want to ban everything that made our days fun. Admittedly, this list could go on for another 2 or 3 videos, so if you'd like more, just pop it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and even ring the school bell if you feel up to it. Let's get into this. Number 1. The dictionary. Dictionaries are this really clever book where different words and their meaning are written. The world has gone past the era of using hard copy dictionaries, but there used to be a time when the only way to check for the meaning of words was by owning a dictionary. We now live in a time where you can check the meaning of any word by searching on the internet. When the world was still very much in need of hard copy dictionaries, it was a taboo to bring one into the school premises. Dictionaries were banned from schools in the US, which is weird considering that the school is a place to learn. And how would you learn new words if you don't have a dictionary? Well, the reason is quite interesting. The news was that teachers have on countless occasions caught their students searching for the meaning of improper words. Students can be curious and want to know stuff that people consider to be inappropriate for their age. How would they know what's right or wrong if they don't even know what it means? Number 2, playing outside. The humble skipping rope. Gone are the high knee steps, side swings, and crisscross moves. No more half and full twists, and definitely no more lethal one-foot jumps. Oh yes, the skipping rope must be eradicated from the face of the earth. It's too dangerous. Children might trip over the rope and momentarily experience the thrill of defying gravity. And don't even get me started on the potential for tangled limbs. We can't have children learning coordination and rhythm while having fun, can we? Instead, we worry that the risk of sprained ankles and face-palming the pavement is too much of a risk to let this fun way of getting fit continue. So with the skipping rope gone, it was only a matter of time before the game of tag hit the school banned list. The game of danger and mischief. Who could possibly oppose the game of tag? Well, it turns out enough people for it to be banned from playgrounds around the world. Their reasoning was collisions were as inevitable as mosquito bites are in the summer. Also being it in a game of tag was a position fraught with emotional turmoil. The crushing weight of responsibility, the fear of failure, and the pressure to tag took a toll on the fragile psyches of young players, which added fuel to the fire, so a group of tiny-minded people banned it. It's almost as if tag were sneakily promoting critical thinking and social skills behind our backs. Because who needs active, imaginative, and socially engaging games when we can have a world of bubble-wrapped boredom instead? Number 3. Conkers. Did you know that conkers were secretly plotting world domination? One bruise at a time? And it wasn't just a case of receiving bruised egos and thumbs? Oh no. Was it because children were falling out of trees while trying to collect them? Were parents livid about the stolen shoelaces? Maybe the making of the hole to thread the stolen laces through was asking for a nail to be embedded in the thumb? Well, it so happens it was a mixture of a lot more than that. In the race to claim the conquer crown, children developed ingenious methods to harden their fruits of destruction. Some resorted to secret recipes handed down from generation to generation, involving soaking their weapons in mysterious potions and secret rituals to imbue their conquers with supernatural strength. Who knew vinegar could be so versatile? Others employed devious tactics, freezing their conkers to turn them into icy missiles. It seems the escalation of conquer warfare was just too much for some authorities to handle, resulting in the ban that shattered the dreams of aspiring conquer champions. Education authorities decided that it was more to do with children becoming allergic to nuts, despite conkers not being part of the nut family. So they then decided that children are just becoming allergic to conkers. It's as if they just make this stuff up to save face. Number 4. Best friends. I'm guessing that the more fun they make school, then the more educational it will be for the student, yes? So how would you feel when schools decide to ban you from having a best friend?
Say what?
Yes, that's right. Some schools are now deciding that having a best friend is a toxic matter and that you should have a lot of really good friends instead. I wish I was joking here, but this is exactly what a private school and many other schools in the UK did. Because, well, apparently people picking a favorite friend was making others feel upset. Oh, bless their little white cotton socks. Yeah, instead of talking to the kids about sharing or being kind, they decided to just ban having best friends altogether and told the students to have lots of good friends instead. To be fair, it's an unofficial policy, but that doesn't mean people are happy about it. Parents and even some psychologists are saying it's a really, really bad idea. In some London schools, children are being encouraged to play in large groups. Teachers say the idea behind all of this is to protect kids from fallouts with that one friend. But psychologists say this is a bad idea because kids need to learn how relationships work and how to handle the pain of a failed friendship. Others say the practice of banning best friends steals a part of their childhood. It's all sounding rather bubble wrap to me. Shouldn't school and education be more than just 2 plus 2? Should education be there to prepare a child for life in this big bad world? Or is that just me? Number 5. Toilet paper rolls. Who still remembers the toilet paper shortage that took over town when the lockdown was declared in 2020? For some crazy reason, strange humans decided that bulk buying thousands of toilet rolls were the answer to this virus thingy. Everywhere ran out and people were even selling them on Facebook for hundreds of pounds. Well, that goes to show just how important and necessary toilet paper is to our daily life. We use it to clean our hands, wipe dirty surfaces, and of course, wipe our butts when we use the loo. So it's quite weird if any organization decides to ban toilet paper rolls, especially in a school where it does get quite messy. Well, some schools in the UK, toilet paper rolls are banned, which is kind of weird. I mean, what are the students supposed to use in the restroom? The alternative is the ever so well-known sandpaper that they have been allowed to pass off as toilet paper for generations. Here's why. They are sometimes used for craft activities where students were soaking the toilet paper in water and throwing it to the ceiling, causing a nuisance on the school premises. Which to me sounds more of an educational problem than an actual problem. Also, it was believed that toilet paper spreads bacteria. Unless they are using the same piece they've just wiped their butt with, then I struggle to really see an issue. So I now have questions. Who the heck uses toilet paper for craft activities? Never in my school time was this ever used. What happened to cardboard and other types of craft papers? So in a way, it's good they banned it for craft-only purposes, as there are far better alternatives to use and far cheaper. But I really hope they still have these things in the school toilets. What do you think? So, what can you think of that schools have banned for crazy reasons? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. See you next time.